Once I seen Beyonce posting pictures out the blue, I knew some shit was about to pop off. Beyonce don't post on Instagram, don't post really at all. But the moment she posts, y'all already know something's about to follow. And bam! What went ahead and followed? Another DOJ release files on them files. Yeah, another DOJ release on them files popped out. And guess who was on the list? Yup, y'all see it. Beyonce name was there, as well as her husband Jay-Z name was on this list being mentioned in the
The thing about Beyonce is she's guilty.
Your guy Jay-Z is probably extremely worried right now because the newly released Epstein documents have brought fresh attention to old rumors about Cathy White's mysterious passing after Cathy was reportedly linked to Jay-Z and then suddenly died. Many questions were never answered. One of the most shocking claims is that some people believe Cathy secretly carried Beyoncé's child. As a surrogate, people still remember when Beyoncé's baby bump appeared to fold during a live TV appearance. That moment made the story feel more suspicious than what the public had originally been told. Wendy Williams was one of the few who openly questioned it, and not long after she experienced serious health issues, with everything currently surfacing about the Diddy case and the Epstein files. Many feel nothing can be ruled out anymore.
Obviously spooked out right now, and it's crazy to see because it's like, did we see how he reacted when those people were outside trying to interview him, ask him questions, and he was so terrified that they were going to ask him about Epstein? And I just think it's so funny. I'm like, who is on payroll? Because nobody asked him the hard questions ever. Like, I never see these questions being asked, but it's all over social media, the news.
When the Epstein documents were released, there was an unexpected development. The Department of Justice did not just publish a massive number of records, but also revealed names mentioned in them. And Jay-Z's name reportedly appeared twice. Beyoncé's name was also said to be listed. Shortly after the release, Nicki Minaj shared a photo of Cathy White with the caption, "Say her name." She later implied that Jay-Z might have been connected to Cathy's death, and to Ramir's mother, suggesting he wanted to prevent certain relationships from becoming public. There are also claims that millions of unreleased pages could include more details linking Jay-Z to Cathy for years. Most people did not know who Cathy White was, yet she was active in entertainment circles after finishing school at Howard University. She relocated to Los Angeles and worked in public relations. She also explored music and registered Corona Hun Music Group LLC as her company. A short IMDb bio described her as a model writer, songwriter, and singer with multiple ambitions. She aimed to succeed in different areas beyond work. Cathy spent time in celebrity circles and was friendly with figures like Nicki Chu and Claudia Jordan. Unlike others who enjoyed publicity, she preferred staying out of the spotlight and rarely attended major events. That may explain why a blogger named Hollywood Street King suddenly brought her into public attention by accusing her of having a relationship with Jay-Z. Reports claimed the relationship began before Jay-Z married Beyoncé. At first, some dismissed it as gossip for attention, but internet users later found photos of Cathy and Jay-Z together in Las Vegas. It was suggested she may have met him through Claudia Jordan. Jason Lee from Hollywood Unlocked was also mentioned as someone who discussed the alleged situation, and additional unnamed sources claimed to confirm it. The story quickly spread online. Cathy later removed her social media accounts and disappeared for a time, only returned 2011 under a different username. Her profile suggested she was moving between New York and Los Angeles for work. Unfortunately, she never fully settled, because about a year after the blog reports surfaced, she died under unclear circumstances. On September 1, 2011, reports stated she passed away from an aneurysm at age 28. Friends said they had seen her days earlier, and she appeared healthy. Some people noticed the timing of her death came shortly after Beyoncé announced her pregnancy with Blue Ivy on August 29, 2011. The timing raised eyebrows later when Beyoncé's stomach appeared to shift during an interview despite being months pregnant. Speculation increased. Some argued that women at that stage of pregnancy usually sit down carefully and cannot bend forward easily. Observers claimed her movements looked unnatural during that time. Wendy Williams also questioned certain details surrounding the pregnancy.
Beyonce recently, like last Sunday, appeared on an Australian show. And when she sat down, the baby bump squashed, bent, and crumpled. Hold on. As ridiculous as it sounds, you know I did my research and we've got the video to prove. Hold on. So people started questioning, was this baby bump real or fake? Now, being a woman who, you know, I had my baby bump, many of you have had baby bumps, I never remember my baby bump squat. Just take a look at the video. Okay, so here's Beyonce and she's walking out and everything is fine. She's 5 months pregnant. Then she sits down and, okay, no, we're gonna rerun it until you see it. Let's do it in slow motion. You'll notice she's either giving birth to a frisbee or Stewie from Family Guy. Look at the shape. Look, do you see? There it is, there it is. Is that a baby bump? I don't know. I was on bed rest the whole time. I'm not exactly sure. But I can tell you, when I would get out of the bed and sit up at a kitchen table, I wouldn't be able to sit like that. Like, I was so concerned about my back and the baby. Even at 5 months, you know, I sat like this, right? Well, look, Beyoncé has denied these rumors, saying that they're stupid and they're ridiculous. And, you know, there've also been words that, well, she took a picture in a bikini. It's on the internet. Okay, take a look at the picture. Okay, be very clear. Then I'm pregnant too. I mean, anybody who's had a good smothered pork chop or a good burrito, girls, come on, we all get this. Morel, my makeup artist, can make a good one. Right, Morel?
She went further by hinting at Jay-Z's rumored relationship with Cathy White. Although she never said Cathy's name directly on television, many viewers already aware of the rumors understood who she meant. Wendy also suggested that the woman might have been acting as a surrogate, implying that Beyoncé could have planned to present the baby as her own biological pregnancy and delivery of Blue Ivy.
Beyonce's pregnancy is a way of keeping Jay-Z's alleged mistress away. Beyonce is going to use a surrogate so she can maintain her body, but they're going to play it off like it's allegedly, you know, that they gave birth. First one to say this, and you remember, because wait, I haven't said it yet. Watch. It's going to be an at-home water birth in the master bathroom. There are going to be 3 people there. Beyonce, Jay-Z, and her mother, Miss Tina. Watch.
Wendy was not entirely incorrect when she mentioned that very few people were allowed near Beyoncé during the birth, since reports claimed the delivery area was kept extremely private. However, it was not a home birth, as Wendy had implied. Instead, rumors circulated that more than $13 million was allegedly spent to reserve an entire hospital floor for privacy during the delivery. This intense security caused speculation, particularly because other mothers giving birth that day were reportedly relocated, while newborns remained on the same floor believed to be reserved for Beyoncé. The situation led many to question why such extraordinary measures were taken. Journalist Liz Crokin later stated she had been among the last people to speak with Cathy about possibly sharing her story regarding Jay-Z. When she attempted to contact Cathy again, she learned that Cathy had already passed away.
Would consider telling her story to me on the record, which implied to me, obviously, that if she was willing to tell her story about Jay-Z, that it was indeed true that she was having an affair with him. So that was pretty much it. That was the last time that I talked to her, and I was, you know, under the impression that she was very strongly considering talking to me and telling me her story about her affair with Jay-Z.
When Blue Ivy was born, there was no doubt Jay-Z was her father, yet some people pointed out perceived similarities between Blue Ivy and Cathy White. This led to speculation that Cathy may have become pregnant and was removed from public view after giving birth. Hollywood Street King also claimed Cathy had contacted Jay-Z about revealing their relationship publicly for compensation, and that she died only months after that conversation, with the Epstein documents now circulating. Some online users believe Jay-Z has carefully protected himself over the years, and they suspect Cathy was another issue resolved quietly. Many find it disturbing that individuals who reportedly clash with Jay-Z seem to meet tragic outcomes. Cathy, according to these theories, was one of them. Some compare her situation to other controversial celebrity deaths and industry rumors. They also point again to the reported hospital floor shutdown during Blue Ivy's birth, suggesting large efforts were made to maintain secrecy. Claims have surfaced accusing medical personnel of participating in cover-ups in unrelated cases over the years. Liz Crokin further alleged that Cathy may have died before Beyoncé publicly announced her pregnancy at the MTV Awards. If that were true, questions remain about why her death was officially reported as September 1. Some believe the timeline was intentional. What are your thoughts on this? Share your opinion in the comments. And remember to like and subscribe. See you in the next video.